Yeah, do us a favor, Alonzo. Play it again if you don't mind.
Absolutely, I will play it again. All right, guys, we're going to play the intro again, so just give me 1 second so we can hear it all.
Rockstar shit, nigga. From the street to the stadium. From the street to the stadium.
Yep.
You can hear him
And, but it's
singing.
it's a known fact. He said Rockstar, man.
Uh-huh.
Buster Rhymes did some shit for Rockstar Games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, JJ got it right. JJ got it right. So JJ avoids the Phantom Zone today.
But I do have one coming.
Hold on, wait. The name of the song is "Play One More Time." I know the name of that song.
All right.
Can I avoid?
Absolutely. If you get the name of the song, absolutely.
All right.
Rockstar shit, nigga. From the street to the stadium. From the street to the stadium.
That's also with Lenny Kravitz. It's called "Make Noise."
Boom. You got it. You got it. You avoid the Phantom Zone today. So I guess.
Well, let's just be honest here. Let's just be honest here. We avoid it as long as we are not just egregiously.
No, actually,
No.
Actually, absolutely. You guys get a free reign to say what you wanna and say what you wanna because you actually.
Does that mean that if they piss you off, you put one of us in the Phantom Zone?
That's a great idea. Yeah, that's a great idea, LDG.
We have to pay for them knowing Buster. Really?
Thank you very much for giving me that idea. It would have been a no, but now that you said it, yeah.
But now,
I tell you what. Can I now have immunity and just give Elihu a mall tonight? Since I.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the panel so you guys can talk about your channels, give yourselves a shout out, and LGG Pixels, you can always shout your channel out on my show. So Chris Knight, start it up, my friend.
Well, I am Chris Knight. The Real Review 3000 is my normal channel, also over here on Chaos Central, but this is also on Big Afford Entertainment. You can find me there on Tuesdays, which amazingly enough, today's Tuesday. Monday nights, normally, lately, it's been a little weird because Danny's got some work stuff going on, but normally we're over there for the Chaotic Conversation. And then on Wednesday nights on the Real Review 3000 and Chaos Central, we do the Rule of Three. And then Thursday, I do the Weekly Rumble. Sundays, the Weekly Wrap-Up, Mail Order Roundtable, a bunch of other stuff. I'm just everywhere doing a bunch of different things. So, as always, Anzo, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And Bee's Nest, you asked what the Phantom Zone is. This is what the Phantom Zone is. So I get rid of somebody, I take them out, and then I bring them back.
now, Anzo, to be fair, I told you I will accept it graciously. You owe me one.
I do, but I won't give it to you. And not only that, we'll see how you answer the first honorable mention. But
hell no, I'm the first one.
but I will let you tell the people about your channel too, my friend.
No, oh, wait a minute. You moved us around. I was waiting.
I did.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're the ones that can go Phantom Zone, so it's easier for him to
put you guys on the bottom. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay, that's understood.
Yeah, it's only fair, man.
I'm finally not last, guys. I love it. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit of everywhere. You can find me here. You can find me on my channel. Monday nights for randomness at its finest. Random panel, random topic situation. Come by, check it out. Like, share, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. Ding, ding. And you can find me on Twitter at Sithlord3827. And thanks for having me back again, guys. Good to see you guys. Hope everybody's well.
Not a problem. You're always welcome. All you guys are welcome. I wouldn't have you on the show if I didn't want you here. Pixels, you are up, my friend.
I'm sorry? Excuse me. Hello?
Yeah, you're up.
Oh, I'm up. LDG Pixels, guys. I'm sorry. I'm having an issue with, if you guys haven't noticed right now, your Phantom Zone broke my damn camera. Okay. Freaking LDG Pixels, guys. What's going on? You know me. You love me. I hope, computer work, guys. If you have anything, tech issues, you need your computer looked at, or you're like some people and unfortunately own a Mac, and you need help, you hit me up on LDG Pixels, guys. Or if you want a place to hang up your feet on Pixelate, which I recently had some awesome streams, guys, over the weekends. I did some hot sauce challenge. I did the little nitro challenge. I stepped up to the plate and knocked those suckers out of the park, guys. If you want to have a good laugh, I have 3 hot sauce videos on Pixelate. I hope you enjoy.
That's right.
And now you can Phantom Zone me for the Mac.
No, because you got one earlier, so that will offset the little comment that you made. But just know anything else you say, your ass is going in the back. Elihu, tell the people about your channel, my friend.
Okay, first of all, yeah, it's the Phantom Zone, going between the Phantom Zone and here. It's a little bright flash, so I just want to prepare myself. So that's why.
Yeah, we know.
In the meantime, I'm Elihu-Who, and every Wednesday at 12 noon Pacific time, I do a science show called What's Up with the Universe, which is tomorrow, since you just reminded me today that today is Tuesday. Tomorrow at 12 noon Pacific time, the topic is stars. For instance, our star can fit 1 million Earths, and our star is very, very small compared to others in the universe. You can find out more tomorrow. If you're not able to watch, like JJ said, ring that bell. You can watch it later. Like everybody's here. Ring our bells.
That is correct, so that you don't miss any of the content that we put up. You guys should see my Xbox Series X unboxing video coming up soon. That's right, I got it. We're going to talk about the first honorable mention.
You're just rubbing it in. That's all you're doing.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. But unfortunately, JJ.
Why are you looking across?
I'm looking around. I'm looking around.
I'm not even here.
I'm looking around here. I'm looking around your big head, man.
Calm down before we get put in the Phantom Zone. Calm your britches.
Oh, ready? Here we go. Keep up.
Come on, bro.
Children. I work with children.
I can only take so many of those. Okay.
You call this work?
Oh, smack both of them.
1 for 1, I had to send you guys in there for that.
That was right. Oh my gosh.
No, we have found the power. But JJ, you do realize if we don't get the next question right next week, whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
No. I got one coming to me. I don't know if he's waiting for it, saving it, or what. But I told him I'd take it graciously. So.
Well. We do have our first honorable mention, and of course, like I said earlier, it does have to be and it does have to be about JJ, of course. Unfortunately, he got the answer right, so I can't send him to the Phantom Zone, depending on how he answers it. But
so there is a chance.
Honorable mention. Do you want JJ to admit he got his ass kicked in Tekken last night?
That's a big hell no, sir.
I recall you getting your ass kicked, bro.
I think I can count on one hand.
The best
you beat me.
The best thing about memory is that everybody's memory of the same situation is a little different. Mm-hmm. So the thing is that doesn't mean it was wrong. It's just perhaps maybe if he did kick your ass, Anzo, that perhaps you misplaced those memories, and now all the memories you have are when you kicked his ass, which is fine.
No, he didn't. But I do remember getting the first perfect of the game. I remember that.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's actually something called evidence. You can rewind the stream and watch him get his ass kicked.
Stream has been deleted for some reason. I don't know.
I wonder why.
Yeah. I don't know how it happened. It's YouTube, YouTube be taking my subs away, and now they just deleting my videos like that. It's weird.
I just found my out of Phantom Zone ticket.
Yeah.
You want me to press? I'll press the delete button right now. It just so happens I was recording that entire stream.
Oh, were you really?
Oh.
Hold on. What is this? What is that?
You do this, and then you can go on. And you do that 12 times.
Yeah, we'll just stop.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
We'll just
Look at
stop that for now. I don't know what stream that was, guys. JJ must have Jedi mind tricked me, man, and I don't know, but that was not what we played last night.
Okay, all right.
But I will get revenge. Next honorable mention comes from Chris. Too bad Danny is not here to go with it, but will Danny and Lonzo stick to their guns and say that Tampa Bay is still going to the Super Bowl? Well, I never technically said they were going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, you did.
I don't remember saying that.
You did. Now Danny's the one that put the jelly beans on
it. Mm-hmm.
I will say that. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell that you can watch what he did and think for a minute that. Because the Saints are going to be in there, and the Saints has got their number, obviously, and he's one away from already getting the same amount of interceptions he had last year. His touchdown rates are up this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see it. But
well, let me just say this is that who else is going to give them a run? New Orleans might, but there has been a stat that anytime Brady had got his ass whooped like that in the regular season, he won the Super Bowl that year.
Are you just saying about the underdogs, the clowns?
Who are the clowns?
The Browns, the clowns.
The Browns. Oh no, I ain't worried about them. All I know is Steelers are winning it this year. That's all.
Yeah.
Facts. Right, Eli?
Without Gronk.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Gronk, go figure.
Right, LDG?
Yep.
Steelers are winning.
Absolutely correct. 100%. Anything he says, yes.
Good answer.
Totally with you.
Yeah, who needs Gronk? Come on.
I would go to honorable mention number 3, but unfortunately, Mad Mardigan is not here today either.
We can still talk about him.
I actually want
I have to hold on to it.
Yeah, I'll definitely hold on to that. So we will get into topic number 1 if I can find it.
It's on Twitter somewhere.
Oh, that's it. Okay. All right. So topic number 1, and I think JJ will like this topic too because it's Star Wars all day, every day.
All right. Yay.
Star Wars sequel trilogy. Now, a new book reveals that George Lucas had radically different plans for the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Disney produced a trilogy after purchasing Lucasfilms that kicked off with The Force Awakens and ended with the last year's The Rise of Skywalker. Some details have emerged regarding what Lucas had in mind, and they include included Darth Maul in a very significant way, as he would have returned as the main villain. Would you have liked to see Maul return in Lucas's vision? JJ, go ahead.
The only way I would have liked to have seen Maul return is for the story to fit, because by this time, by the sequel trilogy, Maul is already an old man.
Mm-hmm.
And besides, the way his story was already laid out through the Clone Wars and then through Rebels, before the start of the actual rebellion, in other words, not long before the attack on the first Death Star, Obi-Wan kills Maul on Tatooine, according to Rebels. Now, bringing Maul back would cause some loopholes, some controversy, but if Lucas would have stuck with it, in other words, if he kept his own company and not sold it off, I believe one way or another they would have worked it out some way. And don't get me wrong, I liked the sequel trilogy. I wasn't a big fan of it. It wasn't great movies, but for sci-fi, it was wonderful. Lucas's sequel trilogy could have been far better than what we were given. That's about all I have on that, because I didn't, you're gonna pop me on the spot with a Star Wars question. That's the only thing I can think of because I know how Maul's destiny played out. I
Mhm.
know where it began. Basically where it began. I know where it ends. So throwing him in the sequels trilogy just really don't have a place for it. But compared to what we got, anything is better than what we got.
I can
Yeah,
definitely agree.
as far as a Star Wars movie is concerned.
I can definitely agree with that. And even though George Lucas had plans to do something that were different, like with the wheels and everything, I still think he would have had a complete story from A to B to C. And I think that would have made it it would have made it better regardless.
It would have been a bit more cohesive.
Absolutely. Chris Knight, what's up?
I mean, I agree. First off, with the A to B to C comment. I mean, I don't think he had a full A to B to C continuity thing going on either trilogy, but he had enough. I know where it's going to begin. I know where it's going to end. The first trilogy was more of a. He only expected to do one movie because he expected it to flop. And then when it didn't, he's like, oh, okay, well, now what do I do? And so he got to play with what little bit he had left over. So he gets a pass on that one. And I think that while he had a very small outline for the prequels, as time went on and he thought about it, he's like, oh, I can add this and I can show this, I can do this. So he had a lot of stuff to work with that he had in his mind already. And that worked out really well. So yes, whatever his thought process would have been, if Maul came back, and this is the big if here, Shifty Gizm said, would this be before he died in Rebels? I said possibly, but I don't think so. I don't necessarily think that's what would have happened because we're assuming that if Lucas had stayed with the company, that they would have killed him off in Rebels. Because if he had thought, hey, I got a trilogy, because think about it, this new trilogy started about the time he was thinking about doing it. And they hadn't killed him off in Rebels yet, I don't think.
No, they did not.
So that could have integrated into it somehow, or they wouldn't have done it all. So I don't think he would have had that problem. If he brought him in there, and this sequel trilogy would have been after the original trilogy and after Rebels and all of that, then that would never have happened. You may have wounded him again. Obi-Wan may have thought he killed him again, something like that, maybe. But I don't think. And then again, who's to say that you didn't get a clone? Because I mean, the clones were always something that Lucas had at his hand, and I mean, there were books. If the whole canon of the EU and different things like that had been incorporated, there is precedence for clones of Sith Lords and other things out there. So there's a lot of ways he could have gotten through it, even if he decided to kill Maul someplace else. I would have been fine. I loved Maul. I don't think Maul, even in Rebels and in Clone Wars, I don't think Maul's been fully explored.
I agree.
We know a lot about him, but there's a lot about what happened before the prequels, how it got to him there. Some of that's explained in the Clone Wars and in Rebels and little bits and pieces. But I think he's a character that still has a lot of life in him. More so than Palpatine, probably. They went the wrong direction with Palpatine, Disney did, because we know his end. And he's nothing different than what he was in Return of the Jedi, really, in the Rise of Skywalker. If they had done something with Palpatine before, like showing him like all the stuff between him and Plagueis and all that, like a companion movie with the Phantom Menace, that might have been cool, but Disney never would have figured out how to tie two movies, one that wasn't theirs and one that was theirs together.
Yeah, because Palpatine killed Plagueis during episode 1.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, is that would have been an interesting thing to see, is the we know what's going on over here, but what was going on over here, that would have been kind of cool to see. But as far as Darth Maul is concerned, Lucas involved, I have a lot of confidence that it would have been much more watchable and much more cohesive, as long as he didn't fully take the reins as far as directing and stuff. He needs help from outside sources to get his vision and stuff across to its full maximum capabilities. even though the prequels were good, I think they could have been better with another director
or
and
a different writing.
Exactly. Somebody coming in and helping him write. But overall, his baby, he knows what to make it. And it's like me. I know how I am sometimes. I'll have the idea. It's just taking it from here and putting it there and getting it the same getting it out the same way that I want it. There's people out there that are much better at it than I am. LDG being one of them.
Elihu, what do you have to say about it?
Sorry, I just got an Adobe Flash pop-up reminder. Sorry. I like Darth Maul. He was one of my favorite villains. When you watch Star Wars, the lightsaber battles, it reminds you of old swashbucklers. Sword, cling, cling, cling. But when Darth Maul came on scene, the fighting scene, you had a double sword flipping and slicing and jumping at the same time. I'm like, okay, this is a cool-ass bad guy. Then he got killed off. I'm like, great, you killed off the coolest bad guy there is. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Of course, I was really relieved when they brought him back in Clone Wars. I was so glad. Like, yes.
I think that's why they did. I think Lucas knows he made a mistake by killing him early.
I know. They should have just killed off Jar Jar in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, what would have been funny is if I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I did the theory Jar Jar's a Sith.
What would have been funny is if they had integrated that and then killed off Jar Jar, or make you think that he's killed off, so he's running everything from the back, and then not until the end you find out.
Me so not smart as you see, eh?
These are not as dumb as you thought.
Pickles.
Yo.
I think it's just finished my thought, though.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Save the best for last.
I actually agree with JJ because in the timeline, Ma would have been an old man by now. There was really no way they could have did it unless they used the cloning aspect like Chris. That's what I was thinking about the cloning. It was like, hey, if Palpatine can clone himself, why can't they clone Maul?
Yeah, they could
probably. They could have brought him back.
I know Lucas. If Lucas had that plan, he would have found a way. Maybe he would have just made him an old, powerful Sith. You know what I mean? Like kind of a Palpatine type of thing. But I think Lucas would have definitely found a way to make that work.
Yeah, out of all the people who worked on Star Wars and the B actors worked on Star Wars and the side projects worked on Star Wars, the top three answers, like, what's the best thing about Star Wars? The top three is working with George Lucas. That's the top three.
Yeah, I agree. Pickles, you're up next, man.
I want to say I loved Darth Maul. I want to say he was like one of the best Star Wars characters I remember seeing in the little Star Wars that I have seen. But I wasn't too much of a fan.
Right back.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna say something to get his ass sent in the Phantom Zone.
Come on, bro. You can't Phantom Zone somebody just for not liking Star Wars, man. Come on.
That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. No, but I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not gonna say I hated him. I'm not gonna say. He was decent. He didn't rub off on me right. But as far as bringing him back, especially with the situation with him being old and all this being dead or whatever the hell, sometimes you just need to come with a fresh new blood. I say this a lot with movies, that I'm tired of them trying to reuse the same piece of towel, the same toilet paper to wipe their ass with. Eventually you can't wipe anymore. Grab a new sheet. Bring someone new, someone mysterious, you don't know, with a fresh slate. Maybe somebody who brings something to the table that even Darth Maul couldn't. This goes for a lot of movies. They try to reuse the same damn characters, the same damn villains, the same damn sidekick. I mean, even Batman traded in his Robin every now and then.
He's got a point.
No, that is one thing I can definitely agree with you on.
But I have to say that I have read in the owner's manuals of many Robins that after 25,000 fights, they're done for. So you're supposed to trade them in.
No, I can definitely agree with what you're saying. Something new, you know what I mean? Don't bring back a major character like that and try something new. I can definitely agree with that. Shifty Gism said, yeah, Lucas was better at setting up the story and having others see his vision through as he oversaw things. His ex-wife saved the production of the first film through editing.
Yep.
That is correct. And if you go back and watch those documentaries, like they say that movie was horrible the way he edited it.
Steven Spielberg pulled him aside after the first screening. And if I remember right, the exact words Steven said is, he said, tell me that is not the movie that you were going to make, or that's not the movie you made. Because, again, as I said many times, the reason why Star Wars was made was because Jaws was such a hit. And Steven Spielberg's career was on the line because he's the one that said, hey, I think you should give this guy a chance. And there were several people in 20th Century Fox who were not wanting to do this movie to begin with.
A lot of studios passed up on Star Wars.
Even Disney.
Yeah.
Just so you know. But when they got him in the door, I think Alan Ladd Jr. and Steven Spielberg, I think, were the two that got it going with 20th Century Fox. But they were really worried about themselves and their jobs, because when they saw that first cut, they were like, oh, because the studio execs that were there were not happy. And they were already behind on time. They were already, they had reshoots they still had to do.
Over budget.
What? Yeah,
Well
they were,
over budget.
yeah, they were. And they had this crap piece of a movie. And yeah, they fired the editor. I can't remember who. They had an editor working on some other movie in the area, and he came in, and overnight, him and another one and George Lucas's ex-wife literally did a 24-hour session to recut that movie.
Yep.
And again, who brought it up?
Shifty Gism.
Shifty Gism, yeah. If you haven't seen it, it's called Star Wars Saved in the Edit. And go watch it. It's on YouTube. It's free to watch. It is an excellent, and it's cool because you get to see some of the scenes that weren't put in. But if you've read the novelization, they're in the novelization. It's really kind of cool to see that.
The space battle does the space battle beginning the movie, yeah.
And it's like if you have the Blu-ray stuff, the cut scenes are there, but this is a good way of seeing where they were originally, how they flipped scenes around, what they took out. It's really a good thing to watch. But yes, absolutely right, Shifty.
It is a good thing to watch. I watched it and I really enjoyed it, especially like you said, when you see how things were supposed to play out and how they did play out. He's lucky. He should be thanking his wife for that one, definitely. And Flash Thompson said, LDG, you should make a pixel cut for Star Wars, or merge Star Wars cut with Infinity War and Endgame cut.
Yo, I'm telling you, this hashtag pixel cuts getting some traction, man. I'm telling you, dude.
Daddy Lion said, definitely waste of a character until Clone Wars 2007 came along. Yeah, because they killed him way too quick, you know. And I thought he was like really cool when he came out. And I mean, when you watch the trailer, that's all I talked about was, oh my God, Darth Maul, double-bladed lightsaber.
Yeah, but
you know what?
But when the Phantom Menace came out, guys, it was a waste of a good character in the very beginning, back in '99 when it premiered. Okay, yeah, it was a waste of a great character. Man, I fell in love with this guy the first time I saw him because, you know me, look, it's in the name. But knowing where this storyline was going to go, it was an ends to a mean. Just like we lost Maul in the first one. Anakin and Obi-Wan get screwed up in the second one. We lose Dooku in the third and gain Darth Maul.
Yeah, I think
it was an end to the mean.
Well, I think it was also designed to show you that Palpatine was going through apprentices fairly quick.
And to show that he didn't really give a damn about them.
That he was after one apprentice.
Yeah.
And that would have been Anakin. And yeah. I mean, you know, I like you said, I mean, Disney, I don't think they could have ever done anything like that. But I do give Disney credit for at the end of Solo putting Darth Maul in.
It made sense, and people griped about it. I thought it made sense.
It did, because they were introducing all the factions, which, by the way, folks, if you didn't like it in there, then why are you going to like it if they bring out the what's the one that's coming out? The what was the one at the end of Clone Wars? The group that's in that
End of Clone Wars. Oh,
they're doing the series coming up here.
I'm having a brain fart. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Something in the 6.
The Bad Batch.
Yeah, the Bad Batch. That's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch, Crimson Dawn, or whatever it is, and those are all factions. And the fact that they mention it in Solo, I think, was done very well. I liked Solo. There are parts that are absolutely atrocious. Don't get me wrong, but the fact that they put Darth Maul in there, I thought was great.
And it was a combination of Ray Park and Sam Witwer.
And I'll say that's the only part I liked about Solo. And you're lucky I can't thank you for saying you like Solo. Really, you're lucky on that one.
Well, I like Solo too. What the hell?
And you are another one I can't Phantom Zone today, JJ. So thank you guys.
Hey, bro. This seems to be a topic of popular conversation as of late. But let me let you in on a little something. Mm-hmm. Okay, your house, your rules. You can Phantom Zone anybody you want.
Oh yeah, I know. But I'm also a man that sticks to my word too. So I say you get the song right, you guys don't get it, so you don't get it.
But we're gonna have less leeway next week.
Oh yeah.
Damn right. All we got to do is say hi, Phantom Zone.
Yes. And I should Phantom Zone Pixels and Eli just for you guys liking that movie, but I'm gonna give them a pass for this one too. Shifty Gibbon said our Maul became a full robot. Remember, he was part robot at the time of his death, or just to still control the Force. Yeah.
So you saying that they took his essence and then resurrected his essence again and then put it in a robot?
I don't know about that.
I guess you could have done that.
You could, but
I guess you could. I mean, that'd be really. I don't know. Whatever Lucas would have come up with would have been a billion times better than what they came up with.
I agree.
So
Anzo, sorry, Anzo.
Yeah,
I gotta reboot real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Dan 200 TF said his hate for Obi-Wan was what kept him alive, and having those spider legs were holding together through the Force with his hatred of his hatred.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Bad Batch gonna be dope. They were awesome in the Clone Wars. Yeah, I liked the Bad Batch, you know.
Now, is this going to be another animated series?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay.
It's basically going to be the spinoff of the Clone Wars, but more focused on just them. But I'm sure we're going to see some of the same people we saw in Clone Wars. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's going to go backwards and start someplace else and bring up to where we see him in Clone Wars, or if it's going to be a continuation afterwards. But I don't know, man. I'll tell you what, as far as that's concerned, as long as the same people are involved as they were with Clone Wars and Rebels, it'll be fine.
I agree.
Yeah.
Topic number 2. Now, topic number 2 has to do with the Snyderverse. Zack Snyder's hints at the cause of death for Robin in established Snyderverse, reading into HBO Max's Justice League. Hold on, let me get the one because that's really hard to read. I tried to get better color, but I couldn't. Okay. Zack Snyder hints at the cause of death for Robin in established Snyderverse, heading into HBO Max Justice League miniseries. Zack Snyder's Justice League is coming to HBO Max next year as a 4-hour special, and Snyder fans are going go with excitement, speculation over what new material will be added to the film. Recently, a Vero account user posted a theory regarding the fate of Robin in the informally dubbed Snyderverse of DCU movies. Later, Snyder himself liked the plot, prompting fans to believe that this theory will turn out to be true. Do you think this is the reason for the Joker to be in this movie? Whoever wants to start it off can start that one off.
Okay. First of all, I think Snyder's just fucking with everybody. He's like, yeah, this guy's correct. Yeah, this is going to be it. And second of all, They killed Robin off like they did in the comics. Jason Todd. They may just basically kill him off like they did in the comics. With that'd be his excuse for having the Riddler in there. I mean, the Joker in there. But I'm excited for the 4-hour miniseries part. I just hope it's not going to be like the Avengers did with their extra footage, and it was a deleted scene. I just hope it's not a deleted scene, then continue with the movie. Deleted scene, the movie that we've already seen. I just hope the deleted scene actually incorporates into the movie and explains it a little bit better. So I'll be very pissed off. It's just deleted scene. I
don't think it's going to be that.
Scene. No, I hope it's not going to be that.
Go ahead, Chris. What do you think?
I mean, I want to see that. I thought we were supposed to get that. I thought they were going to give deleted scenes from Suicide Squad to show that. But I don't know. Snyder's going to do whatever. He's shooting additional scenes. That's where I don't think it's going to be deleted scenes. I don't think he had as much as people think he did. If he did have 90% of it ready, like most of the people were hashtags Snyder Cut people, then it would have been done by now. If it was just adding CGI and maybe a couple reshoots, it would have been done. It's obvious that he's going back. He had concept art for a lot of this stuff. He had some scenes that he had shot, and now he's going back to shoot everything. And I mean, I'm fine with it. I want to see it. I'm not going to say I won't see it because I think this is his full 2-part Justice League vision. Because originally it was supposed to be part 1 and part 2. Well, I always heard 2, but whatever. I think it's going to be his full vision of what he wanted for Justice League, which is fine. Because you know what? I don't think he was given a fair chance. Whether or not it's going to be good, whether or not it would have been as good or worse or better than the one we got remains to be seen. But he should have been allowed to finish that movie.
Sorry, Chris. I wanted to say that I was told it's supposed to be a 3-parter, not just a first movie. Like it's supposed to mirror Marvel's Avengers 1, 2, and 3. Because remember the dream sequence supposed to be part 2 when they take over, and Lois dies, and part 3 is when everything is resurrected. Everything just comes to conclusion, like the Marvels did. But I think they did not want to actually mirror Marvel really closely like that. Like, hey, they're trying to copy them and lose money at the box office.
I heard it was 2, but you could be right. 3 would sound a little bit better than that. JJ, what do you have to say on it?
Yeah, that's why why when the Justice League Dark Apocalypse War came out, the writers even said, yeah, we summed up the movie in this cartoon.
That kind of makes sense because it did look like it could connect to that.
Well, like I've said before, I'm not a book person. I'm not a comics person. When it comes to Marvel, the movies are what I have. You know, I know the basis of most of the characters in the film. I know how they start, where they came from, you know. But what I see in the movies, that's my storyline, you know, because I don't read comics. DC is the same thing. I haven't seen all the DC movies like I did Marvel. I've seen Man of Steel. I've seen Batman v Superman. I've seen Justice League. I've seen Wonder Woman, and that's it. I love the characters that were laid out, but
Aquaman.
I haven't seen Aquaman. I haven't seen Shazam. I haven't, you know. Taking the basis from what Kevin Feige did with Marvel, they tried to rush the Justice League out too soon instead of building up to that storyline like Kevin Feige did. Okay, you know, we got a Superman movie. Oh, look, we got a Batman versus Superman movie. Oh, we got Wonder Woman now because apparently she was introduced into Batman v Superman. Then, oh look, Justice League. Okay, what about Cyborg? What about Flash? All these stories should have been told before they tried to push out a Justice League movie. Because, oh look, hey, we got to fight together. Okay, why should we? I know that was a big thing going on in the original Justice League film, but still there was no real connective tissue to it. No real anything. It's like, okay, we got to get this out because Marvel is kicking our ass,
I agree.
and it's failed. Now, if Snyder pulls this off, then yeah, we'll see if he was the man initially meant for the job or not. Right now, we don't know. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm looking forward to it because I seen Justice League. I wasn't a big fan of it. You know, it was another pretty film because most of the CG effects and Superman flying around, Flash running around, all this good stuff. It looked great for a film, but the story blew bad.
You can't read.
Yeah, it just blew, man. Because I'm sorry, if you look at Grant Gustin in the Flash TV series, and you look at Ezra Miller as Flash in the movie, they are two completely different people. Now, I know there's the multiverse, but still, he was too campy, too wimpy. I'm like, dear God, how does he move that fast with freaking armor on him? It didn't fit to me. And if Zack Snyder pulls this off, then I'll be happy. I'll be like, okay, cool. This is what we should have got.
What's the chances of that?
Less than 50%, I think.
I mean, I think again, and
There is a chance.
Can't remember who it was that said this. I think Matt actually said it, where he said, "If you were hashtag Snyder Cut, you can't not like this. You're going to toe party line, to use the phrase, that it's great, good or bad. You're going to be on board for it, because if you're not, people are going to come back and say, well, you're the one that kept on pushing for it. You're the one that wanted this out. You're the one that." Every one of these Snyder fans is going to say it's excellent. It's like all the people who back up Rian Johnson about The Last Jedi. They're not, even if, I mean, I admit the flaws that The Last Jedi have, because I don't have an allegiance. I don't have an allegiance to anybody in that.
Right.
But if you have an allegiance, if you're on a side of it, which all the people who put hashtag Snyder Cut on every post they had for 300 days or whatever length of time it was, they're all going to toe that party line. They have to.
Oh yeah. But you got to stop and think, though. You're asking me what are the chances of that happening? Well, here you go. What are the chances that at least half of the people that have been begging and praying for the Snyder Cut to come out, and they're finally going to get it, and when they get it, oh look, they're going to complain about it now.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them are gonna complain about it. That's for sure. I want to see it. You know what I mean? I want to see his vision, and just to go off of what JJ was saying about the Flash, I'm still gonna say that I'm not gonna give Ezra Miller a bad rap yet until I see the Flash that he actually was supposed to be. You know what I mean? When I see the Snyder Cut, that's the Flash he was supposed to be. If they still make him jokey, which I seriously doubt it, then I'll be like, yeah, that was trash. But I think
that was a Sweden. I think it was a Sweden move.
It was.
Well,
Do you think the chokiness is what made him a bad Flash? You got something else coming to you.
Well,
no.
I'm not saying it.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with humor, okay? But it's the way the humor was placed, and it's the way that Ezra Miller portrayed that particular Flash in this version of the film. Now, if they change it up, it's okay to have jokes. It's just how you place them.
No, I agree with that 100%. But the Flash that we're supposed to see in Snyder Cut is not the Flash that we saw, as Whedon changed that Flash and made him more jokey and made him like that little what is brunch type of thing Flash. And I don't think that's the Flash we're going to see. I really don't. I think we're going to see a better Flash.
They need to change that suit.
That they won't do. They're not.
Not until the Flash movie itself.
Until the Flash movie itself.
Yeah, the suit's supposed to change in the Flash movie.
That was a horrible suit.
They're supposed to basically do the TV crossover.
Freaking horrible.
So he changes the name of the suit, where he learns the name. Oh yeah, the Flash, because right now everybody just calls him Barry. He never calls himself the Flash. Nobody calls himself the Flash. Called the Flash.
See, I
He
think that
doesn't
they
even
were
look like
trying-
a berry. Does he look like a berry? He doesn't look like a berry.
You don't even
All
look
right.
like a Paul.
I'm sorry. Ezra
You don't
Miller
look
is
like
no
a Paul.
effing Flash. I'm sorry.
What does a berry look like?
can't
What does a
stand-
berry
I
look
think-
like, Pickles?
Not like that. You look more like a berry than he does. Okay.
No, I do not look like no damn berry.
Cherry, raz, blue. What kind?
Okay.
Straw?
I mean, I think that they tried to play too much into the Peter Parker, Tony Stark role there, and I understand that isn't something new in the DC universe that kind of has that feel sometimes, but you know, you could still have that and have the Flash be moodier or less jokey. I don't know. I mean, I'm with LDG on the fact that I don't think that they picked the right guy for the Flash, but I'm also with you, Anzo, where I'll give him a pass because I know that how much was changed and how much was screwed up with the original Justice League. We'll see what they do. I just don't think it's going to change much.
I agree. We'll see. I think it's going to be a totally different movie, and I think the Flash is going to be totally different. But we'll see when it comes out next year.
Well, I don't doubt that. I just don't know if it's going to be any better.
Shifty Gizm said Leto's Joker should have been robbing, allowing a more traditional Joker to be lurking somewhere out there or alive in Arkham. Yeah, or Batman killed him for messing with Robin's mind.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I would like that.
I could have seen them doing that too a little bit. You know what I mean? But we'll see how that plays out as well.
Hey, that's a good one.
Flash,
Go ahead. No, I was just Shifty just put something in the chat. He said Ryan Reynolds should have been the Flash instead of Green Lantern.
Ryan Reynolds still hates the Green Lantern.
I don't know about that, man. It depends on what Ryan Reynolds we'd get. But Flash also said, "Can I say something? Recast Jared Leto, get William Hasey from Shameless and kill him off like the Joker tricks Robin and captures him, tortures him, and leaves his body at Wayne Manor to show." And leaves. Okay, well. I don't know who William Hasey is, so I couldn't tell you about that one. Recast Jay Leto. I think Jay Leto's Joker wasn't horrible, but I don't think it was good either. It was one of the worst ones. So
Jared Leto's Joker reminded me of a mime who talks. That's what I thought it was.
Shifty Gim said, "I just want a Batman movie, a good Batman movie, someday with Robin. If we can have Big Daddy and Hit Girl, then we sure as hell can have a traditional Batman and Robin in live action."
Yeah, why not?
I kind of agree with that because a lot of them saying,
Big Daddy died.
Yeah, Big Daddy died, but because Hit Girl was so young, a lot of people are saying, well, you can't have Batman running around with a young Robin, but I mean, it was done in that movie, so.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm surprised he still has a job after choke slamming that girl. We don't know if that was real though. Like till this day, I still don't know if that was
trust
real.
me, it don't matter if it's real or not. If it wasn't, that's not a publicity stunt you want out there.
Well, I agree with that as well.
No, but it hasn't gone anywhere either.
Yeah, I know, right?
So,
like no case, nothing like that. It was the video and then done. So
yeah,
I'm more or less thinking it was a publicity stunt more than anything.
Yeah.
So we will get on to the final topic of the day, and this one comes on to hold on, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This one has to do with the Mandalorian, guys.
Oh,
Yay. Did we not talk enough about the Mandalorian in the past couple of days? I guess not.
No, a little bit more is good, always, yeah.
I put the topic up there.
This is the way.
So topic number 3 is Baby Yoda Funko Pop. Now, Funko Pop has announced a new Baby Yoda Pop figure, which features his new controversial favorite food. The Mandalorian Season 2 has aired 2 new episodes so far. And last Friday's story found the child getting into the frog lady's unfertilized eggs and eating them. He was drawn to them right from the start and kept coming back for more, no matter how many times Mando scolded him for doing so. Luckily, the frog lady never seemed to notice what was going on. Do you think this is a good idea for a Funko Pop?
Unfertilized eggs?
This kid may be hungry.
They were.
I don't know.
Doesn't that cross some kind of line?
Jeffrey Dahmer home cooking set. No.
I mean, it's one thing if it's like an egg, right? An egg is already fertilized. It's already past the whole phase of what it needs to do to become an egg.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
If it's not fertilized, doesn't that like cross a line?
Not only
unfertilized. No, unfertilized or fertilized, it don't matter. It makes us no different. We eat eggs every day.
When you say unfertilized eggs, I mean women have unfertilized eggs. It just sounds weird to me. It just rubs off really weird.
Well, unfertilized because of the sort of species, not because unfertilized human eggs are completely different.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're still inside their body. Yeah.
No, but this wasn't inside her body, right? She had a little container that was holding them, and then they were going to travel to a planet where her husband could fertilize the eggs. But the thing about it is, it was like if she didn't get those eggs fertilized, then her line was gonna die. You know what I mean? So now they have this Funko Pop with Baby Yoda and those fertilized eggs. So
I just realized something. That might be weird. When you think of the word, I'm going to fertilize the yard. and now we're talking about fertilizing eggs, which doesn't mean the same thing.
No, it does not.
Here's the thing. This is what's sad is that Disney has all this Star Wars crap that they could take from all of these characters, all this lore that has been around for 40 years. And yet, the only thing they have been able to find that they can actually market is Baby Yoda.
I know.
And now that every time there's people who laugh at the egg eating or whatever, it's like, gold mine, that's what we got to do that because that's the only damn thing that they can monetize and bring money in for Star Wars. How sad is that?
I know.
I mean,
right?
It's like
because nothing else from the show is probably selling, right? Mando's not selling. Everything is Baby Yoda. So let me ask you this:
sell anything from the sequel trilogy,
right?
You got a basic Sam Tunguska Raider. Sorry, political correct here. The action figure, that's basically the same amount of sales. Once that child came on screen, they think, "Oh, Yoda, small Yoda, Baby Yoda, cuteness."
So let me ask you guys this: do you think The Mandalorian would be as good without Baby Yoda in it?
How do we know?
Maybe not.
It might as well be called the Baby Yoda show still. It's just like
because once we seen him once we first saw the child at the end of season 1, episode 1. Okay, who'd have thought that the child would still be there? I thought he was going to get delivered. He was going to collect his money. The story goes on, but no. I like the Mandalorian rather well, might I add, but they're using this child as too big of a crutch. Way too big of a crutch.
It's basically Star Wars pew pew pew, like there was the first episode, and I'll look at the last 34 seconds of the episode. You got the child, but it was Star Wars. You got the Mandalorian, you got the character, you got the action, then you got the child. They just said, "Okay, this is the delivery. Who's this? Boom, delivery to the kid." But they're making the kid integral part of the entire storyline. Even season 2, find the child's people. Well, technically they did. They found the X-Wing fighters. But come on.
Wasn't the Ewok supposed to be the small, furry, cute ones?
Yes.
Everybody goes and buys, and now Yoda. I got it. The next movie is going to be Planet of the Yodas.
Well,
And they're just
Um,
going to overload us with Yoda.
They
The
can be the
sequel-
way Ewoks back because they're gonna have to go back to Endor for some reason. Because
The
they
sequel-
always recycle the planets.
mhm. Well, I was gonna say the sequel trilogy tried it with those little, what were those things called, man?
Pogs or
Those pogs,
The
yeah.
Yeah.
porgs.
The
porgs.
porgs,
porgs.
yeah. And the porgs started off cute, but they didn't last as long. Now they came up with this baby Yoda, and they were just running with that like crazy.
Do you guys know that the Porgs, every single Porg is CGI'd?
Mhm.
80% of the Porgs is CGI'd over an actual bird because it was a sanctuary. They couldn't actually get rid of them. So
Mhm.
Oh
they're
yeah.
just CGI'd Porgs over birds. So you
Yep.
have larger Porgs and small Porgs.
All right,
Small
didn't know
Porgs, the CGI just popped in there.
that. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because
Dandelion.
even the amount of time they shot on that island in the Last Jedi, they were on a tight time crunch because they was only allowed to shoot there for X amount of time.
Mhm.
So everything that you see, the birds flying around doing whatever, they CGI the porgs over it because that's the best of what they could do with the time they had.
It worked.
Yeah, they did. Dandelion said, "Don't care. The controversy is hilarious. I totally think it's ridiculous. It's a fake species and a fake lineage." Yeah, I mean, people are losing their minds over this baby Yoda eating the egg stuff. It was funny at first, but I mean, I just think they carried it on a little bit too long. But I mean, it's not enough to make me say, "Oh my God, they had baby Yoda killing or eating eggs." Like, I'm like, whatever.
The kid
Well,
eats frog. She was a frog. Kid
Yeah.
eats.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's a child. It's a child. The child needs to eat.
Yeah.
The child needs to grow.
Mhm.
And the child is going to eat. Now, who knows what the species eats as far as their nutritional intake. Yoda himself on Dagobah might have been eating frogs and snakes and stuff like that. Who knows what he was eating to stay alive? Besides,
soup. Yeah.
besides what was it called? Beetroot stew. They made for Luke. Who knows what their dietary requirements are? I just look at it as a child needing to eat. Did they overdo it? Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
But the fact that every once in a while the kids got to eat.
Mhm.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with it?
No, I agree with you 100%. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And
I'm trying to be logical about it, and people are losing their mind over it.
well, I mean, it seems like he'll eat anything, right? Because in the first episode, he ate a frog, right? Just ate the frog. No one said anything. That was cute. Oh, he ate a live frog. No one said anything, right? Then he eats the eggs, and then he even ate the spiders, right? He opened up the spider egg.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
obviously he'll probably eat anything. So
Web and all.
yeah, exactly. Shifty Gibbs said they put out so much Baby Yoda merch. Some of it is being cleared off at surplus retailers already.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, because they're just shoving that in people's face. Like that's all they have to sell, right? It's all that they have that people want to buy. So they're just throwing those.
If
Baby
I was
Yodas
still
over
collecting, I still would have been buying like the Black Series figures and stuff like that because to me, I'm like Chris. I'm a completionist, except mine was in collecting. I'm not going to go buy every carded figure of every version of Mandalorian. Give me the black box, the nice, the higher end ones, and then call it a day. They're that was one of the things Lucas had down pat was his merchandising.
Mhm.
Okay,
Absolutely.
Disney is throwing it out the damn window because
Mhm.
they can't give us a good product, but then on top of it, they're going to give us crappy toys on top of a crappy product. And
Highlight Dandelion Fluff's last comment.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that one. Charles Gunn said he saw a picture of Meng-Ni Wen with Baby
Ming
Yoda.
Na Wen.
Meng-Na Wen with Baby Yoda.
One below
Yeah,
that.
everybody has it. And Dandelion said, "It's just a show, and there were eggs left. How many children do you need?"
Yeah,
Wow.
Chris said, did the woman not know how many eggs were missing?
I don't think she did because even when the comment, it's like they said that she didn't notice. So I guess she didn't know how many eggs she had or how many eggs he ate. So,
Or they're like turtles. They crawl out of the water. Not all turtles now, but the ones that go up into the beach and bury their eggs and go.
Hmm.
She don't know how many eggs she got. All she knows is that they're going to hatch. They're going to make their way back to the sea.
That's
We don't know
it.
how we don't know how the species works.
I agree. And then Dan 200TF said, "How much can he eat though?" Oh, it looks like he can eat. He ate like 4 or 5, so it looks like he can swallow those eggs up, and they must have been tasty because he couldn't take his eyes off of them, right?
Oh, we need to report, the Mando for child neglect because he ain't feeding the kid.
That's true too.
Mhm.
That's true too. Maybe he's really not feeding the kid as much as he should
Hey,
be.
I don't know.
All right. How do you grow so tall eating food such as this?
How do you get so big eating food of this kind? Yes.
Many people were begging for the Baby Yoda merch. At first they were, but I mean the fact that they keep putting out so much, you put out too much, and people are gonna get like Baby Yoda.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
then here's
yeah.
what I want.
He has said it's not called Baby Yoda. The official name is the Child.
Yeah, well,
I don't call him. I call him Baby Yoda.
you don't make it look like Yoda and not expect
Well,
people to call it Baby
It's
Yoda.
because Yoda is the only species that is not named in the Star Trek universe.
Star Wars, buddy.
Star Wars
Star
universe.
Wars.
Yeah, don't make
You're
that
right.
mistake.
That's a Phantom Zone offense. Isn't it?
Phantom. That's
Yeah,
a phantom. That's a
yeah,
total
you're right.
phantom
Thank
right
you.
You're
there,
right.
dude.
You guys are absolutely right. You guys are absolutely right. Because we all know how trash
Well,
Star Trek is
hold on.
anyway.
Well, hold on, guys. It can be somewhat forgivable, but even though it was a nod to Steven Spielberg, because in episode 1 you see E.T. in the council chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah. But I'm just saying, we all know how horrible Star Trek is, so we don't even want to put them in the same category.
are we doing this really?
Right, Pickles?
Don't set LGG off yet. All right, not yet.
Right, Pickles? We are.
Yeah, Star Trek sucks. Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
Oh no! You wouldn't have got.
Boy, he
time
sounds
to
a lot like Danny's doing that. I think
Yeah,
that's
Star Trek
isn't that Phantom Zone offense? When you that's what I thought.
Wow.
It is Phantom Zone offense. When you're agreeing with me all the time, yeah, it's a Phantom Zone offense. Absolutely. You know what I mean? You just say your mind, and if you get Phantom Zone, you get Phantom Zone. You know what I mean?
You Jedi mind tricked me. I'm sorry. I'm weak minded. I'm sorry.
Well, we already knew that, bro.
Well, that's because you turned your brain partially to mush with all the hot shit you ate.
His brain, his stomach, and everything else,
Do
right?
you have a stomach left?
Yeah,
He
somewhat.
ate so much.
A little bit.
Hey, he ate so much we can almost call LDG a jalapeno popper.
Austin there said, "What a creative name that is, child."
The
I
Child,
know.
yeah.
The child, yeah.
I'm gonna have
Well,
so much
actually,
fun on
almost
my
as
stream.
good. It's almost
child
good as
has
the
a
Washington football team.
Yeah,
For
almost. as
Star
bad.
Trek,
I'm
Star
gonna-
Trek Discovery, STD.
I'm gonna come up with something very special next time you guys are on my stream.
Whoa.
Very special.
It was fun.
You know what? I can't wait. I'll be there.
Oh yeah.
That's tomorrow.
I ain't scared, bro. I don't run.
Okay.
Who's scared? Who's scared of
What?
it?
Uh-huh. Definitely not named in the Star Trek universe. Nope. So Yoda can go to a trip club and be like, I want breast to drink, then I want food to eat, the woman's. Then he says, yum.
Yum. Yum.
I don't know why I censored myself. Breast and pussy. I don't know why I
Dude.
censored myself. Like, oh, I'm gonna censor
This is
myself.
not PBS, okay?
You know what I mean? I'm like censoring myself and shit. Yeah, I shouldn't. Or a trash compactor. Yeah, no, it's Phantom Zone, not trash compactor ninja. That's yours. Mine is the Phantom Zone. These guys get it all day, every day. Dan 200TF said, I heard a rumor that they were going to actually give the child an actual name. Any guess on whose his name is going to be or what his name is going to be?
Yeah.
Well, the
I
child already has a name. It's just yet to be revealed.
Yes.
It's called Dillick. Child backwards.
His name is Yoda.
His name is Dillick. Child backwards.
Bye, y'all. Got guitar practice and guitar class in a few. No
Have a
problem,
good one,
Dandelion.
Dandelion.
Take care.
Later, girl.
Take care. Have a good one. fun stream as always, Lonzo. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, we're actually going to close it up too because that was the last question. Eli, I really did want to get to that question that you put up, but
I said let's bring some shit on fire. Come on.
No, not today because I got a stream on Wednesday, OOC, and I'm gonna be putting some fire on that show. So
you said bring fire, so hey, I thought of something okay.
you did, and any other day I would have took that one, but because I'm gonna bring some of that same kind of fire to my show, I wanted to save it for that. So with that being said, guys, we're probably going to close it up. It was a great stream. We're going to go through the panel once again, have the people tell them, or you guys can tell the people where they can find the channel. And we're going to start off with the man who just turned off his camera and his mic. But Elihu, you can start it up, my friend.
I think he got a little...
Somebody got greedy.
Yeah, he took too big of a puff, eh?
I don't like to cough on stream. Sorry, man. I think I threw an egg.
It's okay.
I take a good little token. I have to cough. Sorry.
That's not a bad idea.
Now, what were you saying?
Tell the people about your channel one last time before we close it up.
I am Elihu-Who. Exactly. Yes, me. I can go everywhere and nowhere at the same time, and sometimes in between. And of course, when I'm not there, it'll be on Wednesdays at 12 noon Pacific time when I do my show called "What's Up with the Universe." I can also be found on Twitter. Whatever I retweet. Not necessarily my own opinion or fact or statement or fun, but shoot or miss. Go figure what the hell. And I can be found on this guy's channel sometimes, this guy's channel sometimes, this guy's channel sometimes. I know his names.
That is correct. We all frequent on everybody's channel. I'm still waiting for my invitation to be on your channel, Eli, but I'm sure that'll come soon.
I'm sorry.
I don't care.
Sorry, dude. You want to rap about exoplanets or black holes? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I could always learn a thing or two. Changes like who cares?
Yeah, you can do a show, the science behind the Jedi mind trick. There we go.
Yeah,
I can do that.
Who cares? I don't care about learning anything. Screw that.
There's no Jedi mind trick.
You just want to get high, AJ. Yeah, I get it. It's okay.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. What's up with the universe? It's way up there. That's what's up.
Up there and out there and out there and over there.
Pickles.
Eli's the only guy I know who can Jedi mind trick himself.
Ooh. That was a good one.
What up, guys? LDD here again. Monday through Fridays, 11 a.m. If you need any computer help, tech issues, need any questions at all, hit me up, guys. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. In the afternoon on Pixelate for the waiting room, guaranteed to be slightly better than watching paint dry, waiting for other cool people to stream. A place to hang your feet, open topics. We do watch parties, a whole 9 yards, guys. Try to have some fun and be entertaining. Yeah, thanks very much. And thanks for having me, boss. We had a great panel tonight. And let's keep the night young.
Not a problem. I always enjoy you coming on there. JJ, you are up, my friend.
Yes, he is up. Yes, the mic is on. Good.
Yeah, my mic is on. Check that. I am on the ball tonight. What's going on, everybody? Motherfucker. Anyway. Oh, damn, my mic is on. Hey.
I'm trying to get through the rest of the night without getting phantomed one more time.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay. Go ahead. It's all good.
You sure about that?
I wouldn't be sure about that.
No, he's good.
Are you positive? Because I could probably... Okay, we'll find out here in a minute.
He's a non-electron.
Yeah, because Chris still has his turn, so that's why I'm going to hurry up through this. What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit everywhere, but you can find me on my channel on Monday nights for randomness at its finest, random panel, random topic. Come by, check it out. Like, share, subscribe. You know, all that good stuff that goes with it. Hit the bell. Ding, ding. And check me out on Twitter at Sithlord3827. Sometimes I tweet. Sometimes I retweet. Sometimes I don't. Come check it out.
Okay.
Using my shit. What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to paraphrase you, man.
Anyway, thanks for having me on, man. Elihu, Pixels, Chris Knight, Anzo Hodges, everybody here. Subscribe to these guys if you haven't. Watch your stuff if you haven't. Tweet it out, share it out. Let's get these guys where they need to be. Let's get Chris to 5,000 subs. Let's get everybody everywhere we need to be, man, because it's called a community. And why call it a community if we don't look out for one another? You know, support the people that you watch. Support the people that you like. And Anzo, thanks for having me on, bro. I had a blast. It was a great night. See you guys next time, man. Thanks for coming by.
Not a problem. I always appreciate having you guys on. Like I said many times, Chris Knight, you're up.
Well, thank you very much, Anzo. There's one thing, though, that you can automatically Phantom Zone him for, though. You must have forgotten that. He tells you that Star Trek is better than Star Wars. Unabashed, uninhibited, he says it, and he believes it. And you Phantom Zoned Eli for just accidentally saying Star Trek instead of Star Wars. So I think LDG just deserves to be Phantom Zoned because of that. Because he truthfully does believe that Star Trek is better than Star Wars.
I know, and you know what? I would agree with you.
Oh my God! Who the hell cares?
At the beginning of the stream, JJ said I can't Phantom Zone the man for his opinion. So I won't Phantom Zone.
It's not an opinion. He states it as a fact.
I know. I know he does.
You know
what? No. I'll leave it down to this. I'll leave it down to this in the chat. If you think Star Trek is better than Star Wars, yeah, you knew it was coming.
Give me a hell yeah!
Wait a minute. Which Star Wars and which Star Trek are you talking about? Which Star Wars and which Star Trek?
Enough of that. I tried to give you the point.
Are you mental?
I tried. But you kept pushing it. You kept pushing me.
LEG, I just have one question for you.
Are you mental?
Yeah,
Stop whining.
According to the mental institution that escaped from? Yeah.
I am Chris Knight. The Real Review 3000 is my channel. Yes, I am trying to get to 5,000 subscribers. I'm about 600 away from that. If you guys can help me out, if you're not yet subscribed, please help me out. Check out the weekly Rumble every Thursday. Tomorrow night, we're on the Rule of Three, where one of these guys might be an honorary Rule of Three person, depending on what Danny tells me. But yeah, guys, check it out. Check everybody else out here. Remember, it's all on. We keep all our videos up, except for except for LDG. LDG does not keep them up, but that's okay.
You have to watch me live. It's worth the wait, guys.
He's got a thing because he gives away good advice and he doesn't want to give it away for free all the time. It's like you got to be there if you got to really want it.
Which makes
if
sense.
you want that advice.
No, that's okay.
Really
With exception,
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Mm-hmm.
With exception, and this right here, I'm keeping these videos up. My hot sauce challenges, they're going to stay up. A few videos will stay up. But as far as my live streams, waiting rooms, my LDG Pixel streams, I do take those down because that's what it's about. Come see me live. You need me, ask a question, come and hang out. We're chilling. Yep. What happens in the waiting room stays in the waiting room. Okay, so those videos go
on the Digital Vegas.
Digital Vegas, brother. So that's why I take them down. But the certain videos will stay up. And you guys, seriously, this video here on Pixelate, you guys gotta check this video out. 8 hours. You thought STD was burning? 8 hours of the burn, guys. 5 million Scoville. I took it to the face. And then the little nitro I took on Sunday because we reached our goal and I can finally afford a new chair, which I broke that on stream. So hope you guys enjoy it. Sorry, I didn't
yes, he took it. Yes, he took it straight.
What you need to do is when you get your new chair, take the chair you currently have and get
fire.
Yeah,
see it.
Burn it or blow it up. Find a way to blow it up.
And guys, we are going to get him that one chip challenge for him to do that. So you guys are going to have to watch that video too.
What exactly is the one chip challenge?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's an extremely hot chip, bro.
Yes, it
Just
is.
Google some of those videos and you are going to laugh your ass off. Trust me. We're going to get that for LDG Pixels. Another thing, guys, go check out his video. It's funny as hell.
Oh,
You
I
know what
can
I mean?
eat that.
I think he has the most subs, most views on it already. So let's get him to even more views on that video, guys.
Oh,
You
$10,
know?
not bad.
Indeed.
And just to let you guys know, I did get my Xbox Series X, so I will be playing some
Nice.
NBA 2K21 tonight, and I will be and I will be challenging my son. He thinks he can beat me, so we're gonna be going all out tonight, guys. I hope you guys can check that out
Playing
too.
what? Playing what?
NBA.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna play, and he wants to play some NBA tonight.
I can do that one chip. That doesn't look that bad.
Well,
Oh,
the
really?
gummy's supposed to be worse, but the chip's supposed to have its own kind of special kick to it. Now, the gummy was 9 million Scoville. The chip's only 3, but the chip is basically like a super compressed Carolina Reaper, like compressed into a chip. It's not actually a chip. It's like a pepper turned into a chip, super compressed.
Okay,
now the hot sauce I was doing,
and getting some.
Do
now
it.
that hot sauce I did, that number 12 hot sauce, that I think is even worse than the chip because that stuff was liquid effing death. And I spun the wheel, guys. You guys watching that video? I literally, someone donated so much, and the only way I had milk, somebody actually had to pay $25 for me to even have milk. I went 8 hours, no break, no pussying out. Freaking spun a wheel when somebody donated enough for me to spin the wheel. I landed on 12 2 times in a row. Freaking blew my brains out. That shit was so hot.
Hey, Flash, you are correct, sir, because I'm the oldest one on the panel, and yes, I did play NBA Jam, and I played the shit out of it.
Oh, so did I.
NBA Jam, I remember that game.
I played the shit out of that one too. I love me some NBA Jam, you know.
Hey, don't let the gray fool you, kiddo.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys something. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Anybody in the chat, JJ is an undercover gamer. He acts like he's not, but he is an undercover gamer. He got skills, bro. Except in Mortal Kombat, but other than that, he got skills.
Give me time to practice, bro. Just give me time to practice. That's all.
No problem.
I only got the Insurrection, Justice League Insurrection.
How much does it cost for the month? They charging you per month for the new Xbox?
No, I bought it flat out.
No, not what I meant. Playing online.
Oh, yeah.
Is it still what is it, like $60 a month or a year or
I think
something?
it's
What
like
is
80 or
For
something
what?
like that.
For what?
80 a year? They rose the price
for
For what?
online. For online.
for online play.
Xbox?
Yeah.
Well,
Is it
And
80?
how much was
Hold on. Xbox Gold,
For-
Xbox Live Gold no longer sells year subscriptions. It was $60 a year. I think the furthest in advance you can buy it is 3 months, and if you do
really?
it, yeah,
Are you kidding me?
yeah, and it's $45 for 3 months for Xbox Live Game Pass Ultimate, which is your Game Pass and your Gold subscription.
Okay,
And now
so,
they've added EA Play into it,
yes.
and they're also adding Disney Plus into it.
Okay, so if
And
you
the,
have, sorry,
and the
JJ,
price
go
don't
ahead.
change. And the price don't change.
So they're throwing more stuff that nobody buys into it just to
So what I was gonna say, if you have Game Pass, then you have the online. It's all included with that.
Yeah, well, if you have Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, I do have Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah. Your Gold and your Game Pass and all the perks that go with it are all rolled up into one price for 3 months.
Gotcha.
Oh.
$44.99 for 3 months. Yeah.
I didn't even
Yeah.
notice that. I seen it and I said, okay, let me get the Ultimate, and I got it. So
I just
have
got a PlayStation. That's it.
Well, with that being said, guys, hold on. Daniel said, when the hell are we getting a Man of Steel 2? We have no idea. Hopefully, we will get one soon.
Hopefully, Henry Cavill goes in clean shaven this time.
Yeah, we'll get something, hopefully. Like I said, we got to wait till all this pandemic and everything is done, and then we'll see what happens after that. But with that being said, guys, we are out. Peace out. Great show. Thank everybody for being on the panel. I do appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me every week. I do appreciate that.
Check it out.
Peace.
No word.